I'm going to be showing you my favorite Warframe melee builds. Now, just a disclaimer, these builds do not necessarily mean that they're the best builds. They're just the builds I find the most fun to use and the most easiest to use for me. So starting off, we have the glaive, which I have not finished leveling. Sounds fun, right? Okay, so against a corrupted bombard, level 95, because I'm only rank 13, probably going to get to rank 14 soon, but anyways, in the meantime, oops, okay, let's do that again, because that was a fail. Anyway, another disclaimer, the only reason why I don't stop them from attacking is because it's sort of, I check myself. So as you can see, even though it only has 10% crit, I still have Berserker on it just to increase the attack speed, and it just kills it ridiculously fast, even for its low damage. So here's the build. My build would right now be Fever Strike, Shocking Touch for that corrosive, Virulent Scourge for that extra status, even though it doesn't really need it, but because it's so low. Berserker for the extra attack speed, Rending Strike for the extra damage. You could replace it with whatever. Really, you don't really need to use this. I just put it in there just cause why not? I'm also a bit sick. God. Then we have Primal Fury. Primed Fury, not Primal Fury, that's not the right one. Primed Fury for the extra attack speed. Use it. If you don't have that, use Fury. Same thing. And again, if you don't have Prime Pressure Point, use Pressure Point. So on to the next one. What should I do? Okay, so Akin Brunt. I'll start off with the build this time, yeah? Yeah, that sounds better. So this time it's Prime Pressure Point. Again, if you don't have Prime Pressure Point, use normal Pressure Point. This, if you don't have, trade it off someone, or I don't know, replace it with you're welcome to replace any of these mods with whatever you think is best. Again, this is what I think I like the most. This is what I like the most. Shocking Touch, Berserker and then Virulent Scourge. Berserker for the extra attack speed. It's really fast with Berserker. Shocking Touch, Virulent Scourge and Fever Strike for corrosive, and Fury for the extra attack speed to boost the low attack speed. Now this is going to be very fast, and I'm not going to add any crit mods on it because I don't feel like it really needs it. So oh, okay, there we go. As you can see, I've already hit full max attack speed, and it's just constantly staggering it. A lot of fun to use, and you just keep them in a stun lock until they die. That wasn't a good. Let's kill him first, just in case, and let's spawn him again. And this time, I'm going to go around the back and attack him. Okay, this should work better this time. No, it keeps going to the... oh, whatever. See that? It's just going to keep staggering him. He can't move. Nope. He'll move. What? Oh. Yeah. So that was the Akin Brunt build. I'm just gonna show against the corrupted bombard because that's like the highest level of assery it's gonna get. And then I don't know. This is my build for all single swords because I don't really find them to be that effective, but it's really powerful. Oh wait, I forgot to show the build. Anyways, this is the build. Crimson Dervish, because it's the strongest single sword stance. Prime Pressure Point for the extra damage. Excuse me. Prime Fury for the extra attack speed. Shocking Touch, Virulent Scourge, Focus Energy, and Fever Strike. Because I fit them in there and I don't have anything else to put in there. I'm not about to go put Blood Rush because there's no point for me. To me, there's no point for that. Okay, so this is for the corrosive damage. Rending Strike and Spoiled Strike for the extra damage while sacrificing attack speed. I don't like maxing out my Spoiled Strike because I haven't found the need to do it. Let me show you how well this works. I really... One combo and it's already dead. Because the Crimson Dervish R2 combo, it's basically as long as you finish the combo and I have no idea, the enemy's gonna be dead. There's like, and see, now I'm not gonna show this build because it's not, this isn't a build I like. Anyways, next I'll show the Dragon Nikana build. This one, yeah. So Blind Justice, Prime Pressure Point, North Wind, and Fever Strike, and Virulent Scourge for viral damage this time, not corrosive, because it was a deep polarity and I don't want to form it because I'm too lazy to. Rending Strike for extra damage, Spoiled Strike for extra damage, Prime Fury for extra attack speed, and then Berserker for extra attack speed. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't want to die. Ah, this is a bad idea. The R2 combo just ragdolls them, and as you can see, it kills pretty quickly, even with me just using the basic attack combo, because of the viral having its health, I think? Yeah, I think viral halves health. So yeah, this build would be ideal against all enemies, because viral, right? Right? Oh well. Next one, my baby, Fragger Prime. I love this thing so much. Actually, I'm gonna show you it with Inaros, because then you can see why I love it. I'm gonna show you it first with Inaros' ability, first ability. Desiccation, or yeah, and then yeah, that's why I like it, because it's so easy to kill groups of enemies just by doing that. Just one desiccation and then they're all stunned. Actually no, let's do 5 just to show. One desiccation. Oh whoops. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Bang. Bang. 3. 4. Oh well. That, yeah. As you can see, this group of corrupted bombers just die instantly. Now, without desiccation, it goes a little like this. The first swing will be a bit slow. Actually, no, I'll do it with the group of enemies just because this one, because Favorite Prime, when you have a group of enemies and touching yours, does something like this. They're all gone. And then you can just rush up to one and just start beating on him without having to worry about anyone else coming near you because of the slam combo. Just ragdoll enemies everywhere, and then you can just go up, follow, do whatever you want to the enemy. They die. Again, this is what I feel. This probably isn't the best build, but it's what I have to do, make do with. After all, I don't really have much health. Anyways, on to the next one. The Furex Wraith. Not this build, but the next build. Yes. There's absolutely... Oh, wait, no. I didn't even show the Fragger Prime build. So my Fragger Prime build, it's Shocking Touch, Fever Strike for that corrosive, Blood Rush, True Steel, Organ Shatter for that crit chance. Look at that crit chance, 56%. And then a 4.8 crit multiplier. Plus Berserker for the extra attack speed. I'm not going to put any sort of Fury or Prime Fury because I don't have that sort of... I don't have the Forma. And then Prime Pressure Point, of course. Again, Pressure Point will do just fine. Yeah, so Furex Wraith. Blood Rush, True Steel for that crit chance. It's a very high crit chance. I'd say this is the level of ridiculousness this goes up with is probably going to be at the Fragger Prime level. Prime Pressure Point for the extra damage. Prime Fury for the extra attack speed. Heavy Trauma for the extra damage. Again, you can switch this out for whatever the hell you want. Berserker for the even more attack speed, and Virulent Scourge for that toxin, which does wonders. It's amazing. This, actually no, I should kill enemies because this doesn't really do much against groups of enemies. Okay. Back to the one. Okay. Ow. Oh. Well, that failed. It does very low damage. But then it just staggers them so much that they can't even move. Basically, you're just here just wailing on them until that happens. Until you do the one of the combos, which I believe allows you to double slam. I forget. Okay, on to the next build, cause yeah, Haruto, of course. Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury, Blood Rush, True Steel, Organ Shatter, Berserker, Rending Strike. This one is a bit stranger because it's not a crit weapon, but I built it for crit, and you'll see why. Doesn't need much because of its puncture damage, innate puncture damage. It does work against I can't even control it. That's what, see, It's not, the build just doesn't allow them to attack, and you're very mobile, which means you're able to dodge quite a bit of the other attacks. Plus of that buff, I like that buff. Whenever I get a crit, I believe it was whenever I get a crit, my health will go up, and it will, and every time I land a crit hit, it's going to regen my health, I believe. Legion. Now I have 2 builds for this. I don't know which one to use because they're basically the same thing. One for Corpus, one for oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. One for Corpus and one for the Corrupted and Grenier. Yeah, that's the word. Anyhow, so let's go with the gas build first. Yes, I know I just said this was for Corpus, but I'm not using it for Corpus, God knows why. It just procs so much because of its high status chance. And basically you just see the health melting here. It kills at a decent pace, even though it's not corrosive. Now if I switch to the if I switch to the corrosive damage, what build? It kills quite a bit faster. As well as doing blast damage, which I don't really like because it's not really see, as you can see, it does kill a bit faster. But I still prefer the gas build more because it does an AoE damage proc, and then because this is I believe it was a polearm. Yeah, that's right, that's the word. Right, because it's a polearm, then it does damage in a wide range. Okay, so let's go with the... Oh, whoops, this is the wrong enemy. I meant to show you guys this with the Corpus. Kill enemies. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spawn. Let me show you guys this build with... See, immediately... Uh-oh. That was a pretty bad idea. As you can see, as soon as I slam, there's going to, oh no, what did I do wrong? Anyways, let's kill the enemies. That was a fail. A complete fail. Oh no, that wasn't kill enemies. Let's just go over here. Ah, oops. Oh. Well. Anyhow. It just starts talking like mad. And you just deal so much damage to these Corpus. And I die again. Oh well. Anyways, you guys saw the Legion. It kills very fast. Now to wait until I bleed out so I can move back to Wukong. Let's go back to Wukong. Okay, so I was at the Legion. Mios, I'm not a fan of. Even though I have it, I'm not a fan of it. So I didn't build it for crit, instead I built it towards its status chance, because it was pretty high. Prime PP, Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury, basics. But again, use whatever you want. What was it called? That's right. Use pressure point, normal pressure point, and normal fury until you can get these two mods, because it doesn't really matter, right? This just increases by margin. So Virulent Scourge, Fever Strike, and Shocking Touch again for corrosive. I'm a big fan of corrosive. Spoiled Strike for the extra damage while sacrificing some attack speed, and Rending Strike. Actually, you know what? More status chance, because why not? Melee prowess, let's go. Why not? Let's go back to the Corrupted Bombard. Immediately, you can see it just starts talking. There's multiple procs. And kills pretty fast. I know I said I'm not a fan. What? How are you still alive? I thought I pressed kill enemies. I'm not a really big fan of the Neos because I don't know how to build it towards crit. Even though it's sort of like that basics, you know. Anyhow, okay, so that was the Neos. This was a really recent build, and I love it a bit. So I just didn't bother with the D polarity. That's actually, the D polarity actually works for me. What I did was Fever Strike, Virulent Scourge, Shocking Touch for corrosive, North Wind for cold, so it slows down the enemy, less attack opportunities, Organ Shatter for that critical damage, because the critical multiplier is pretty low, just add it on. Blood Rush for that crit chance, you don't need the True Steel anymore. Prime Pressure Point for the attack damage, and Berserker for the attack speed. You don't really need any Fury or stuff like that, because this is what happens. I'm not gonna change the stance either, because I honestly do like crossing snakes more than Flowing Tiger. As you can see here, the damage is just incredible. And it's very fast as well. It's just incredible. One of my favorite weapons, in fact. I fell in love with it as soon as I got it. Okay, Nami Solo. It's a machete, I know. Machete suck. Get it, machete? That was a bad pun. Anyways. Status. I built it towards the status, but I do have Berserker on it. Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury, Blood Rush, and Berserker for the crit chance so I can get it up. Well, technically this is a crit build if I have Blood Rush, but I don't have body count because I sold my body count and I haven't decided to get it back because I don't really need it because I have Wukong. Anyways, Fever Strike, Shocking Touch for corrosive, and Virulent Scourge for corrosive and their status. Deals quite a bit. Okay, so let's... Oh, wrong way. Actually, this is, in fact, one of my best single target weapons because of its high attack speed and high status. Even though, as you see there, I just died. I was completely unprepared. Anyways, let's try that again. The build doesn't look good if the user can't use it right. Okay, so let's go with the 5 because it's probably going to be a really rare occasion where you're actually solo on energy. You can't even test an ability. As you can see, I just deal a lot of damage. And it's just faster and faster and faster every time. Actually, this time I didn't even need the 5. See, it depends on whether you're feeling lucky and the gods decide to smile on you with extra status procs, or they're just gonna laugh in your face. It's like, haha, you're gonna die. Rack the Dark Dagger. Where do I begin with this? Covert lethality is all you need. Just kidding. Anyways, Prime Pressure Point, Melee Prowess, and Virulent Scourge for the status. I know I should have all 4 status mods, but I don't because I'm a poor man. Fever Strike and Molten Impact for gas damage. I also really like gas damage, and I decided because I have radiation damage, I don't really need that extra proc. Anyways, Spoiled Strike for the extra damage. Gleaming Blight, yeah, I already said that, I believe. And then Covert Lethality for the extra damage and lethal damage as well. Anyways, all you need to know about daggers is as long as you can stun someone, like so, it's an instant kill every single time. As long as you can stun them. It works especially well on Inaros or Ashe. Because Wukong, you have to do this, and then you have to drop down. I mean, Wukong's Cloudwalker is very good for CC. Yes, I said that. Don't kill me. Wukong, this reminds me, okay. So, I know how everyone says Wukong's bland, boring. I don't know why I'm showing you his build, because then everyone's gonna say, oh my god, your Wukong build sucks. Anyways. Wukong is like the most beautiful Warframe ever. Defy, you're carrying your teammates if they all die, essentially. Well, not really. You're just carrying yourself. Iron Jab is situational. Say you have a lot of enemies in a line, they're coming towards you, you're in a hallway, just Iron Jab, one enemy, and then the rest go flying. Cloudwalker, good for like a bunch of enemies just around you. You can't do anything. You can't kill them before they kill you. Cloudwalker, you can either A, stun them and come back down, or B, you could just fly away. Primal Fury is just when all else fails and you just need to kill them all. Primal Fury is the way to go. Anyways, yeah, Rack the Dark Dagger. No. Just no. I don't know, because Sylvanese Prime, that's basically, it's entirely different from the Akin Brunt, but I'm not gonna, you know what, I'll show you the Syndo Prime build first. So, Cleaving Whirlwind, Berserker, Prime Fury, Prime Pressure Point, Virulent Scourge, Shocking Touch, Fever Strike, True Steel, and Reach. These 3 for the extra status and corrosive, damage speed, attack speed, crit chance, which is actually pretty high, reach because I only formed it once. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, I'm done there. Okay, that was a strange session. Anyways, the reason I'm not using Temple Royale is because I sold it as well, like an idiot. But anyways. He's dead. See? Told you. Anyways, that wasn't really, that was more the combos killed him rather than the weapon killed him. Okay, so the attack speed is already quite high without Berserker proccing, if you're using Cleaving Whirlwind. Like the forward combo. As you can see, it kills really fast again. Signal Prime I just don't use much because I have the War. Even though the War, somehow I built the War to do less damage than the Signal Prime. I'm so disappointed in myself right now. Anyhow, Thibodeau. Here's the thing. I don't have a Orokin catalyst. Oh, that reminds me, I should put a lens on it. Let's go with A. 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 What is Narumon and let's go with a Narumon because I don't have any. Okay, so there's a reason it's built like this. I don't need the extra attack speed, right? Anyways, I'm saving the space, and the Orokin Catalyst for this thing. This beauty of a ribbon showed itself to me last night. Oh god. I was just so happy. That melee damage and range. I mean, the damage to Grenier I could care less about because it'll still do more damage, enough damage to kill the Grenier. Probably because of the high disposition. Whoops, I hit the R2. Anyways, yeah, this is my current, I can't see your comments right now because I don't know. What am I doing? Yeah, I should probably. Anyways. Yeah. Actually, it's best if I don't test this build right now. But I will, just because. For the sake of science, let's do it. It's gonna end really badly. This is just the generic build of attack speed and damage. As you can see, it doesn't deal much damage, but it staggers quite well. And I'm using Flaring Branch, because why not? And when it goes into the higher combo counter, because it's easier to sustain with the high attack speed, and it doesn't really just launch the enemies into the air, it kills quite fast, even though it's not even completely built yet. I wonder what happens if I have the Ribbon mod, but again, I'm only mastering rank 13. Anyhow, what did I miss? See, the Bow Prime and this. I'm actually going to show these two as well, because why not? Anyways, the Atarax, I don't know, should I show it? Oh boy, everyone's going to kill me for this. Anyways, Prime Pressure Point, Berserker, True Steel, Blood Rush, Fury, crit mods, and then just these two for the extra damage. This is a horrible, I'm gonna change it colors. Looks nice. Sort of looks like the Lecna now, like the Grenier version of the Lecta. Anyways, here we show you the Atarax. As you can see, I already start orange critting, and I die immediately because I don't know. I can't seem to build this right, even though it's supposedly easy to build. Probably because I don't have that main strike. I'm lucky to have one. I don't have plat though. Just remember. It's just really hard to build this particular weapon because I don't know how to build whips. I mean, this by far is like one of the most fun weapons I've played with because of its ridiculous range. I mean, put this in a Corpus defense mission, and I guarantee because of the slash it goes through shield. It's just so much fun, just killing mobs of enemies without even thinking about it. Okay, time to go on to the... Oh god. What? Give me a second. Who keeps messaging me? Build this using slash mods. Ah, I don't have any. That's the thing. Eh. I don't really have anything. Any of these. Oh well. Okay, so bow prime. This is one of my. This was my first melee weapon. No, prime melee weapon, and I've kept it ever since. I actually got it when Loki Prime was being vaulted. I got it and Loki Prime. I just wasn't able to get Worm Prime. RIP. Anyways, Flailing Branch, Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury. Again, switch them out for Pressure Point and Normal Fury if you don't have these. Wait until a day you can get them. North Wind, Fever Strike, and Virulent Scourge for Viral. Molten Impact for Heat, cause extra stagger, I believe. Yeah, it's like an eternal stagger if you do get heat to proc. Spoiled Strike for the extra damage, and Heavy Trauma for the extra damage. This is built towards status. Alright, let's do this. All you need to do is wait until Viral procs, and then Heat procs, and then just keep hitting them because you're going to keep staggering them. And if you get lucky, you might get some high damage in. And dead. Anyhow, that's it. That was the bow prime. It kills quite. For an impact weapon, it does kill the corrupted bombard quite quickly. Broken Scepter. More status chance weapons. Primed Fury. Oh, that's why it's so low damage. Ah, that's right. I remember when I was trying to fully max it, it just uninstalled. Anyways, Fever Strike, Virulent Scourge, Shocking Touch for that status, and Corrosive. Spoiled Strike for the extra damage. Reach for the extra range. Berserker for the extra attack speed. Prime Fury for even more attack speed. This is probably the fastest attack speed weapon I have. And Prime Pressure Point for damage. I'm running out of breath. Okay. There we go. And see here. Ow. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay. That didn't go as well as I planned. I'm trying to use the first combo. There, it should start proccing, and we have corrosive proccing. As you can see, it does little to no damage, except for the fact that it just attacks pretty quickly. If I had the Forma, I would put on Clashing Forest and make it like the best. Yeah, the Strike Back War. Okay, so the war. Never mind. What does more damage actually? I'm not sure anymore because last time I checked. Oh, okay. So I did build my war, right? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I uninstalled Prime Pressure Point for a day, and I realized it, and I put it back on. Anyways. The War, Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury. I'll always have these two mods. Well, most of the time, I'll always have this mod. Fever Strike, Shocking Touch, Virulent Scourge, Corrosive, always. Berserker, True Steel, Reach. Well, Reach for the. Well, I don't really need a war build. I I would appreciate a war build, I just don't really need it. If you want to send one over, you can. That's fine. I'll put it this way. Any builds are welcome that I can see. You guys can show me whatever builds you have. I'll accept them and I'll try them out. There's a reason why we have 3 configurations. Anyways, reach for the extra range. I should have primed reach, but then again, I don't have the format. I formatted this twice already. What more do you want from me? Anyhow. No. Okay, so that's the build I have here. Let's show you guys what this build is. Oh, I forgot to despawn the other one. It's lower than the single prime, but then it's easier to start this. That was a nice. It's easier to start the. Oh, for God's sake! I keep forgetting. God. Ow. I spawned another one. Kill them all. Okay, let's do this again. Did it? And now he doesn't spawn. I hate Warframe sometimes because of things like this. Okay. Anyway. Simulate. No, I don't. I'm an unlucky bastard. It's a lot easier to start the cleaving whirlwind combo using the war, and it's a lot more effective. It deals quite a lot of damage. It killed that enemy so quickly. Now against 6 corpus tech. Oh. That was a bad idea. Okay, let's have the fire out and... Well, against a lot of corpus, because this is a... This is a, what was it, impact-based weapon. It does a lot of damage. Quite a bit, in fact. Oh my god, I've died 3 times already. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna change the title to my favorite build. Yeah, Trinity Prime does go for a bit. Just wait for like a few months. The price will definitely increase a lot. Anyhow, so that was my war build, Sylvan Aegis build. Now this I have no idea how to build because this is my gas build. I just don't know anymore. It's just so hard doing this, using this build, because you see it's so slow. It's just so slow. I'll do this just to fill the mod space. I do too, Dark Lord. I haven't done the Law of Retribution in so long. And I've never completed it either. Prime Pressure Point, Berserker, Melee Prowess, cause why not? True Steel, Blood Rush, Fever Strike, Molten Impact, Virulent Scourge, Berserk. Now that I think about it, I'm just gonna do a revamp of this build. Why'd I? Oh, I wish I could build it like you, but I can't. Okay, this is how I'm going to build it. So, I think this is a much better idea. Let's build it for viral. You know? What else am I missing? Blood Rush Berserker. How does it do gas damage? Oh, I see. Anyways, Fever Strike. Oops. Nope, not Molten Impact. I go with North Wind. Heat and viral damage. And then we will go with that thing. And we'll finish this build off with a... Actually, no. We'll take this and put it out on there. Because this basically already deals as much damage as that does. Except slightly lower status. Anyways, and Melee Pro is just cause the extra... This actually might be the build I'll use from now on. Because it probably does a lot more damage. Why I'm going up against 6... Why did I do this again? This is the wrong enemy. Oh god. Yeah, I should show off my gas build first. Anyways. Gas build against Corpus enemies. This is what you should be really looking out for. Against Corpus enemies, Silver Ninja's Prime is just the best weapon you could possibly ask for. Pure elemental damage, high status chance. They die instantly. There's a reason why I like my Akambrunt more than my Silver Ninjas. Anyways, so the Heat and Viral build. Yeah, the War Within was quite some time ago. Okay. I'll disclose it if you want. But in the meantime, as I wait for your answer, let's just show off this Heat and Viral build. This is like the most on the spot decision I have ever made since I did like the war. Wrong enemy again. This is the most on the spot decision I've ever, on the spot build I've made since I think it was, how long ago? Like a few months ago. Anyways. This is how you do it faster. Yeah, this is a lot more effective than my corrosive build, which I gave up on completely. This build actually might be one of my new favorites for the Silver Regis Prime. I might just use this again. That reminds me, can I use the skin for the Silver Regis? No, I can't. Okay. So let's try against one Corpus tech. Okay. Jesus! You just fried him. Yeah, this build is probably like the best Silver Ninjas build I can come up with right now. Again, it's not as good as my gas build, but it's still pretty good. Heat, viral, you know. And then, so Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fury, Melee Prowess, Virulent Scourge, North Wind, Blood Rush, Fever Strike, and Berserker. Daggers, well, okay. There's a thing with daggers. I do have Sinking Talon, don't I? Oh, that's why. I mean, I did farm this a few times. Which one does the most damage again? This one does more damage, but it sacrifices. I guess I'll use this. Wait. Okay. Upgrade. I can't tell the difference, honestly. We'll try this build first. So this is Prime Pressure Point, North Wind, Rending Strike, Fever Strike, Fury, Ruthless Scourge, Spoiled Strike, and Focus Energy. I might have to change it up a bit, but in the meantime, as I don't have any Forma, this is gonna have to do. Oh, whoops, wrong enemy again. Kill this one. I'm very lacking in mods. In the mod department, I have not. No one likes. I really don't like the dual daggers. I really don't like the dual daggers class, but I can't bear to throw away the Fang Prime because it's sort of like a collectible, you know what I mean? I like collecting things, even though I don't use it. Like half of the melee weapons I don't use. Anyways, that was the Fang Prime. You know what? This is a lesson. If you don't want to be disappointed, but you can't bear to throw away weapons, don't use the Fang Prime. Use something else. Anyways, I know I said I wanted to show this at the beginning of the stream, but anyways. Which one is the better one? If I put on a Prime Pressure Point, this does much more damage. Anyways, so this is the Dextacra status build. It does do quite a bit of damage and it procs quite often, but there's just one gripe I don't like about it, and it's that it's low. I mean, I know it has the same crit chance as the glaive, but then the glaive is something you can build towards attack speed, which in turn increases its kill ability. Look, see, even though it has that much. It has much less damage than what the Dextacra does. As you can see here, you compare, much less damage. But that attack speed is what kills the Dextacra's ability to do crit. Or, that's my belief. Alright, okay, so we have this. Now let's show my secondary builds. I should really change this title. This I'm not done building, and I'm not going to show because, okay, the Telosac Boltos. Ah, my neck. Okay. So the Telosac Boltos is, I built it for status. Don't mind this one. This one was the bad build. This was like in the preliminary stages. This was when I was like just starting out and testing what I could do with these mods. Hornet Strike, Barrel Diffusion, Lethal Torrent for the extra damage, Lethal Torrent for the extra fire rate as well. Scorch, Stunning Speed, Pistol Pestilence, and Frostbite for the status chance, the really high status chance, and Convulsion for the extra damage for corrosive. Anyways, it does quite a bit. Let's show you what this thing can do. As you can see, for secondary, it procs a lot. Where are all these coming from? I give up questioning. I'm just going to kill this enemy and spawn him in again. Oops. Defy. The Telos Boltos was never a really good weapon, but see, as soon as I just completely strip his armor, he just dies. Like, with puncture and corrosive proccing, he just dies, basically. Now, I don't know about the Vacor Marelock because the Vacor Marelock does pair very well with the Glaive, which is why I love the Vacor Marelock. It's a status chance build, Hornet Strike, Lethal Torrent, Gunslinger for some whatever reason. Actually, this is a good time to change it. Why I like Gunslinger on it? I don't know. Why do I have it built for viral? Yeah, that's better. That's a better build. So yeah, it deals corrosive and cold. Ow. As you can tell, it deals quite a bit more damage than the Telos Ekboltos, as well as being more accurate because it's hit scan, and you can use the glaive while you throw this thing and wait for it to come back, and you can also blow it up. One of my favorite pairings. I'm not gonna show. I don't like this weapon. I just really don't. This is also one of my favorite pairings because it does more. I don't know. Does it do as much damage? No, it doesn't do as much damage as the Vacor Marelock, but it's actually no. It does more damage, I believe. Quite a bit more, and it's pure elemental damage, which means a guaranteed elemental proc. Here's how I have it built. It just melts quickly and simply. I killed it in so much less time. That was beautiful grammar, so much less time. I killed it in much less time than I did with using the Vacor Marelock. Again, build this for status, Frostbite, Pistol Pestilence, Scorch, Lethal Torrent, Barrel Diffusion, Hornet Strike. On to my... oh yes, this is one of my... when it came out, I didn't really like it until recently, where I decided to take another look at it, and I found that it was really good. Excuse me again. Oh god. That damage, with one clip, you'd expect this from, for like the Soma. Except the Soma doesn't even kill it at this rate. The Dex Fierce does so much more. Which is why I like it. The Lex Prime... I don't know, should I even bother with the Lex Prime? That's the thing. I used to like the Lex Prime until I found out there was a Vacor Marlock and a Meridutron. I just recently got the Meridutron because, oh god. Dude, that damage is not even comparable. It's not even, I don't know what I'm doing. No. Hell, the glaive can kill faster than this thing. What the... Okay, yeah, no. Lex Prime, this is a disappointment, but I'm gonna show you guys anyways. Hornet Strike, Barrel Diffusion, No Return, 4 extra damage, Lethal Torrent, Heated Charge, Convulsion, and Pistol Pestilence. I know I can change this build right now, but I just don't feel like it because it's a disappointment. It's disappointing. Okay, anyways. Azuma. I have no idea how I built this, and I have no idea how I'm supposed to build it. Where is my Hornet Strike? This should deal about the same amount of damage that my Dex Fierce does. No, Azuma deals a bit less. Azuma, there's a thing about Azuma that I don't like. I mean, this is what I don't like about it. Look at this damage. I can't even begin to say what's wrong with the Azuma other than it sucks. Again, I don't have it built right, probably. So let's try that again. Well, it does deal quite a bit of damage when you get the status to proc. And then again, it does have less clip than the Dex Fierce, which I understand. In fact, this is quite a good build. I mean, no, after they changed this weapon, I feel like it's a lot better. See, it does a lot more damage. And I'm able to keep up now. Somewhat. And of course, added on, basically you're like a mobile fortress with the Azuma. You have the shooty thingy, the disc. And with multi-shot, you have the chance of shooting 2 discs. Isn't that wonderful? And it doesn't even take from the weapon pool. Each disc, I believe, has the exact same amount of ammo. Yeah, I like the Azima a lot more now. I'm probably gonna keep it now. I'm probably gonna use it now. Hell. I should actually color this now. It's worthy of having colors. That looks a lot better. Bratton Prime. Or should I call it Brayton Prime? I don't know. Bratton Prime does quite a bit of damage. I'll admit, it surprised me as first. I know it's probably lower. I know that pain, Darkboard. I know that pain. Anyway. Oh god. It does quite a bit of damage. It's almost like the Azima in a sense where it does surprisingly a decent amount of damage. It does a surprising amount of damage. My Dexterous, there's two builds I have for it. One is the crit and one is the damage. Pure crit is really low damage but high crit, as you can probably tell. I should probably say this one too. Yeah, see? But the crit proccing, immediately you can just see a difference where he just dies right after me. It doesn't kill us quite as fast as the Brayton Prime, but still. Anyways, the damage build. Now, I don't really know what to say about this other than it deals more damage, but it doesn't even compare to the crit. See that? It can't even compare to the crit damage. I swear. Swear to God, I'm gonna kill this thing first. I need to kill something. It's been a while since I killed something before I can talk. Bye. Have a great fall. That looked beautiful. It's still trying to get to the floor. See, there's two of it. Three, in fact. And he shoots for as long as I shoot, essentially. Yeah, I really like the Azima. I have no idea why I just found out that it was good again. Anyways, I think it's probably been good for a while now, but... Okay, the Dread! I screwed it up so bad. I have heavy caliber on it. I don't know why. Don't kill me, please. Okay. Serration, of course. Heavy caliber, damage, even though it kills the accuracy. Shred for extra fire rate and punch through. Split chamber for damage. Vital sense for crit damage. Point strike for the red crits. Speed trigger for fire rate again. And malignant force. So let's pull back that bowstring and let it fly and into the enemy's eye. Boom. Boom. Oh god. I don't even know what to call this except it does a lot of damage whenever it procs, as you can see, but not as fast as I like it to, but still quite a bit. and I can accept that. I did show you guys the build anyways. Yeah, I did show you. Oh god, that was the unfinished build that I never even bothered to finish. The heck is a wonderful weapon. A wonderful, wonderful weapon. Anyways, shotgun savvy because crit chance, no, status chance, Hell's Chamber, status and damage, Toxic Barrage, status, Prime Point Blank, damage, Incendiary Coat, and Toxic Barrage make gas. I don't know why I chose to do gas, but I decided that Corpus, again, you have that much puncture, you're bound to at least kill one Grineer and then one Corpus. Anyways, accelerated blast, puncture, and fire rate. That's pretty good. Yeah, I did say that. I just said that and I noticed it. Okay, Scattered Justice, 200% multi-shot and +1 justice, more damage. Anyways, let's check this out. I haven't used this in a long time, so this is probably like the most assiest build you'll ever see for the heck. I mean, if you've seen worse builds, Jesus, I'm barely doing any damage whatsoever. I need to get up and close and closer. That was a bad idea. As you can see, even with the amount of puncture, it's not gonna do anything. Don't even bother. Don't bother with my build, because this is, I only use this if I ever feel like it's a level like 50 to 80. As long as it's under, at the level of 80 or under, I'll use this weapon. If not, then yeah. As you can see, wait, why is it 115? Is it, no, 95. I'm seeing things, I'm sorry. Anyways, so that was the heck build. Very trashy. Latron Wraith, I love this thing to bits. Even though it's so hard to control and kicks like a mule. Serration, Split Chamber, Vital Sense, Point Strike for that crit and damage. 5.5 times crit. Oh, that's good. That's good. Stormbringer, Infected Clip, Malignant Force, Corrosive, of course. And that's a good status. Decent status as well. 51%. It's like a 50% chance. Hit or miss. And as you can see, the procs immediately start off with a strong Corrosive. Ah! And does quite a lot of damage. I was about to kill you. God. Anyways. Oh. What the hell? How did you get there? Oh, that's why I died. Because there was a second one there. Well, hello there, Overturn the Third. Oh, Overturn... I don't know how to pronounce that. Overturnerd? Overtonerd? Overtonerd? Tonerd? Ah. Eh. Oh, hello. Anyways, so that's the Latron Wraith. Let's go... I'll save the best two for the last. I mean... I love it. I am a mastery rank 13. I'm about to get to mastery rank 14. I just need plat, and because I don't really want to throw away my heat sword because it's actually quite good. But then again, it's not good enough for me at this point in the game where I just I torture myself for the amusement of others. Bye. Why I love the Volcar Wraith. You can never go wrong with this. Invite you? I have no idea. How do I invite you? I'm sorry, I don't know your... what's it called? PSN, yeah, I don't know it. Anyhow. Oh, he's back. With a vengeance. Alright, let's kill this enemy. Well, let's fight it at least. Why? Okay. My question is, why do you want like me to help you with something? If so, I'd be glad to. I'd be glad to help you later. Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze, but I can't sneeze. There you go, the Volcar Wraith. Split chamber, malignant force, heavy caliber, serration, fast hands, and stormbringer. I'll invite you in a sec, don't worry. Soma Prime, one of my favorite weapons. Heavy caliber, malignant force, vital sense, point strike. Crit, this is just to max out the capacity. Damage, and what was it? Corrosive, yeah. Because of its high ammo spool and high crit, it often status procs and crit procs. You see that? You aim it at the head and it just melts. Aim it anywhere on the lower body, just hope you have corrosive proccing, otherwise you're dead. Finally, best for last. Thank you, Tigris. A lot of you will be disappointed with my build, and I won't blame you. I'm disappointed with this build as well. It should deal more damage anyways. Prime point blank for damage. Hell's Chamber for damage. Charge Shell for electricity. And Toxic Barrage for toxin and status. High status actually. It's quite high. As well as this for cold and status. So you have okay. Here's the thing, Overton nerd. Why do you want an invite? And Edge Gamer, if you want good mods, the way I get them is, if I'm lucky, I transmute them. These multi-shot mods you could farm from the Groove Strike 3. Okay, so the basic mods, all you need are these blue mods, basically. So stuff like, point blank. Like the basic mods, you're bored. Yes, I'm bored too, but still, I don't want you. I'm not trying to start anything, but I just don't want to start any sort of... I don't want any shenanigans in this. Well, when I'm done, I can, but right now we're focusing on the main things, which is my builds. Hooray. Mastery rank doesn't mean anything. I've said it before, and I will say it again. Okay, no. Mastery rank means you're really good at leveling weapons and warframes. and other stuff. That's all there is to it. I mean, look, I'm not even trying. I'm already almost mastering rank 14. I was mastering rank 12 2 weeks ago. It's quite easy. Anyways, charge gel. You really only need the blue mods. The gold mods and primed mods, what they're there for is to just increase. Yes, okay, you've been playing for 4 years. I have no words. Absolutely no words. Why here? Anyways, I'm not trying to start anything again, but please, if you're gonna show off, you're better off going to one of the bigger Warframe YouTubers and just starting drama there. Anyways, yeah, these things are just enhancers to the silver mods. Is what I feel like. If you want, I can show you. So because I don't need this, let's make a silver mod build. Purely silver mods. This isn't gonna end well. Oh god. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so anyways, okay, so I'm just gonna build a only silver mods, eh? So contagious spread, charged shell, shotgun savvy. Let's see. Let's go with shotgun spaz, and I'm just gonna. This is just like a build to show you that you don't have to have the cool gold mods that all the cool kids have just to have a good build. This will get you, like this build itself will get you quite far. In like the star chart. I should actually, okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna show it at like a high, completely maxed level. Let's go a little lower, say maybe level 70. Yeah. As you can see, it does little or no damage, but as you can see, as soon as you start proccing, you just start dealing more and more damage. Right? It's just level 70. I got it down to half health. This is like the way I'm showing you is not situational at all. This is just a 1v1. I'm not using any abilities. There's no extra mobs. You don't have any allies. Right? See, you just need even with just silver mods, you can still do that much to a level 70 corrupt bombard with that little status and basically just no damage at all. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool. Anyways, enough of that. Let's go on. We all know why you're here. You're here for the actual build, not the experimental build that I'm showing so that people can understand that it's not about the gold mods or whatever mods you have. It's about what you can do with those mods. So Prime Point Blank, Charged Shell, Hell's Chamber, Frigid Blast, Toxic Barrage, Shotgun Savvy, Blaze, and Contagious Spread. Let's go. Corrosive and Blast. I'm building this towards its ability of status. Again, oh whoops, not high enough level. Let's kill them off first. Okay, so there's the again, as you can see, I'm dealing about as much damage as those silver mods did to their level 70, except with the extra status chance, I'll deal more damage. As I said before, they're just enhancers, and as you can see here, this is probably like one of my best. This is my best primary. What else do I do now? Now, oh, I got an idea. So let's do this and copy Warframe colors. Oh, that's beautiful. That's BFL. What the hell? Those are those look so sharp they could kill someone. They look like they could kill someone. Jesus. These look so sharp they could kill. It looks like they could kill someone. These three are just floppy. Oh no, these four. Anyways. Anyhow, yeah, so that's all my builds I have for today for you guys. I'm probably gonna need to change that title. How do I change titles? Edit that title, Warframe. There we go. Anyhow, okay, so right now I'm going to level some weapons. The showy hairball. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna... Okay, okay, there are a few weapons. Okay, this is just gonna add on to the Warframe builds, except with Wukong, and this probably goes with Hairball Prime. You know, we need a Kavat Prime now. Kavat Prime, and in the Kavat Prime you can equip Hairball Prime as its collar. Increases damage for the Kavat. I don't know. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. So there's quite a few weapons which you want to use for certain Warframe abilities. Let's say Ack and Brunt for Wukong. Let me show you why. Primal Fury basically uses the build you have for whatever weapon you have equipped, as well as its stats. No, not its stats, but Primal Fury is what you... It's an animation for Valkyrie. She gets on all fours and has a hairball come out of her mouth as she makes sounds. Oh God. Oh. Okay, that was really funny. Thank you for that. You know what, Lan? I don't know how to pronounce that, but Lagan or Lan, thank you for that. You just made my day. I can imagine it already. Oh yes, the Tomb Guardians. I haven't... Oh, that's right, I haven't fought... There's a third sentient. I've never fought those, but anyways. Yeah, so... Primal Fury. Spawn that thing in. You just deal so much damage with the build I have for... and when it starts talking, right now, if you didn't kill me, then I would have showed everyone, you stupid Grenier. Oh no, he's not Grenier anymore. Did I hurt your feelings? It just starts dealing massive stagger damage and kills quite quickly. And has that stupid range. Do you see that range? There it is. As she makes hairball sounds. Okay, Lan, here's the thing. If they should have that as a mod, primed hairball, right? And that would be like beautiful. It's just you change. It's a mod. Primed hairball would be a mod for Valkyrie. Rip line ability, where she just spits out a hairball. Anyways, enough of that. Alright, so it's been fun. Thanks all, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.